Hey everyone. In this video I want to talk about how the partners you choose say a lot about you. So what I mean here is when we pick people to enter into long-term relationships with, we basically tell everyone around us how we feel about ourselves if they pay attention and know to look for it. Because we're only ever going to pick people who match our level of growth. Meaning, if somebody has never worked on themselves, then they're probably going to only choose low quality people to enter into relationships with because they haven't put in the work to know that they should only go for higher quality people and that they should even work on themselves to be able to attract them and make better relationships going forward. You see, quite often people will choose partners based on how they feel about themselves. So if they don't like themselves, then they're going to be willing to tolerate someone who will treat them like crap. And in that way, they're basically telling others how they feel about themselves. You're never going to see a high quality person who's put in a lot of work into themselves tolerate someone who treats them like shit. That's just not going to happen. They are not going to tolerate that kind of behavior. And in that way, they're telling everyone else that they respect themselves and that they care about themselves and that they love and accept themselves. So they aren't going to tolerate someone who doesn't treat them in that same way. Do you see what I mean here? So it's important that you work on yourself so that you can get to a place where you do love and accept yourself and truly respect yourself so that you can start attracting higher quality people. Because if you don't put in that work, then you're going to be willing to accept those people who meet you where you're at. And if you don't love yourself, then you're probably going to only attract people who aren't going to be able to fully love you. Because how could they if you don't even love yourself? You're not going to tolerate people who are good for you because you're either going to scare them away, or if you do somehow manage to attract them, you're probably going to push them away because you're going to think you don't deserve them. So it's a big issue, and that's why I always urge people to put work into themselves. Remember, the partners you choose say a lot about you. So make sure you work on yourself first and foremost before you try to attract other people into your life. Anyway, I hope this short video helped you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Arrivederci!